While the emergency session in New York convened, Israel's Prime Minister made the case in Jerusalem for the proposed military escalation that the UN Secretary-General has warned would lead to forced displacement, killings and massive destruction, compounding the unimaginable suffering of the Palestinian population in Gaza.
The war can end tomorrow if Gaza, or rather if Hamas, lays down its arms and releases all the remaining hostages. Gaza will be demilitarized. Israel will have overriding security responsibility. A security zone will be established on Gaza's border with Israel to prevent future terrorist incursions. A civilian administration will be established in Gaza that will seek to live in peace with Israel.
To further escalate military operations.
Sunday's emergency session saw countries line up to condemn or criticize Israel's proposal for Gaza City, urging a rethink of the plan.
As my Prime Minister said, this decision is wrong, and we urge the government of Israel to reconsider immediately. Expanding military operations will do nothing to bring an end to this conflict.
The Israeli government needs to listen to the calls of both the international community and its people, immediately stop escalating tensions, and put an end to its military operations in Gaza.
La France condamne, dans les termes.
France condemns, in the strongest possible terms, the plan of the Israeli government to expand its military operations to take control of Gaza City with a view to establishing military control over the entirety of the Gaza Strip.
The Prime Minister of Pakistan has strongly condemned the Israeli cabinet's decision to take control of Gaza City, calling it a dangerous escalation in an already catastrophic war against the people of Palestine.
Each time we come to this chamber to discuss the situation in Gaza, we come thinking that we cannot possibly reach new death. And yet we convene again today, following the reprehensible announcement by the Israel cabinet that it intends to expand its military campaign and take control of the Strip. A plan of horror and destruction.
Thank you, Mr. President.
A sentiment almost universal among the 15-member council, except for the United States, that remained steadfast in its support for Israel.
Remarkably, instead of pressuring Hamas, members of this body have encouraged and rewarded its intransigence, actively prolonging the war by spreading lies about Israel, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, and the United States, and by handing propaganda victories to terrorists.
Some members also called for the Council to impose sanctions against Israel and to authorize an international protection force for Palestinians, decisions that would likely encounter opposition from Israel and the United States. All this as the United Nations Human Rights Office condemned the killing by the Israeli military of 6 Palestinian journalists who were targeted in their media tent in Gaza City, calling it a grave breach of international law. The Committee to Protect Journalists said in a statement that it was appalled at the killing of several Al Jazeera staff, including correspondent Anas al-Sharif, after the media rights group in July flagged what it called an Israeli military smear campaign that sought to paint the journalist as a Hamas terrorist. CPJ says Israel had a long-standing documented pattern of accusing journalists of being terrorists without providing any credible proof, adding that with the latest killings, some 192 journalists have been killed since the start of the war in October 2023, the vast majority Palestinian. Shervin Briceby's SABC News, New York.